The Montana National Guard Youth Challenge Program assists at-risk Montana youth in developing the skills and abilities necessary to become productive citizens through focusing upon the physical, emotional, and educational needs of the youth within a highly structured environment.
You know, when you drop out of school, that's the start of things that are just going to probably spiral downward. And so by giving them an opportunity to not only get a high school equivalency, but also get a life plan and get them going in the right direction, I believe that we have, you know, I think the Montana Youth Challenge Program really helps the state of Montana in, you know, putting out productive Montana citizens that are going to be an asset, vice a liability on the economy, on the state, and everything else.
The MYCP is administered under the jurisdiction of the Department of Military Affairs, specifically the Montana National Guard. The program was begun in 1999 with matching funds from National Guard Bureau and the Montana Legislature. Every 2 years, the Youth Challenge program must appear before the legislature and request funding for the biennium. However, it is becoming more apparent to lawmakers that the Montana Youth Challenge program is perhaps the most cost-effective social service of its kind in the state. A Harvard study has shown that for every at-risk youth who becomes a productive citizen and is kept from entering the prison system, will save the taxpayer between $1.6 and $3.6 million. The program is co-educational and consists of a 5-month military model residential phase and a 1-year post-residential phase. Core members must be volunteers between 16 and 18 years of age, not in trouble with the law, drug-free, unemployed, and high school dropouts. Applicants to the program must undergo a series of selection interviews before being invited to attend the program.
Well, before I came here, I did anything and everything I could to avoid responsibility for anything. I lied, I manipulated, I skipped school, just not exactly where I wanted to be, not where I thought I should be. So my cousin started talking about how he was coming here. You know, at first I was like, you know what, screw that. I don't need it. I don't want to do it. I don't need to change. But, you know, when I saw how he was acting when he came back, I was thinking maybe it could work. Maybe it might be a good idea. I gave up doing drugs. I gave up driving around hanging out with my friends. Traded all that in for push-ups and marching. Pretty decent trade-off, if you ask me.
Pre-challenge is where the rubber meets the road and life starts as a candidate. It is during this 2-week pre-challenge phase where candidates are assessed to determine their potential for successfully completing the program. During this initial phase, candidates have an opportunity to adjust to the physical, mental, and social discipline of the program. The focus is on teamwork, close order drill, code of conduct, leadership, discipline, and physical fitness training. For those applicants who successfully complete this phase, they earn the distinction of becoming a cadet in the Montana Youth Challenge program.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, so we tell them, we are class 10, MYCP.
The residential phase focuses on bringing changes to the cadet's lifestyle and is approached through a rigorous program of education, training, and community service. During this phase, core members focus on 8 core components that develop the whole person in terms of mind, body, and personal values. Emphasis is on self-discipline, self-image, self-esteem, education, and development of healthy lifestyles. The Montana Youth Challenge program is the only one in the nation that is located on a college campus. Housed in a residence hall at the University of Montana Western, cadets enjoy a campus environment that includes lodging, food service, recreation facilities, intercollegiate athletics, and most important, an opportunity to take college-level courses. It is a uniqueness in the program, especially when viewed from the national level.
I have always believed that a chance for middle school, high school students both to participate in programs on college campuses begins to take away some of the disadvantages of youth at risk, especially for those who are potentially first-generation college students. They begin to see that college is not a strange place. It is a place where they begin to imagine themselves in that environment. And I think that that makes a huge difference, not only for them, but eventually for their own families, their children. They'll say, even if they did not choose post-secondary education, they will think, I know what college, a little bit about what colleges are. It's in my future too.
Well, I've already been accepted to the UMW, so I'm going to go to college to study nursing, get my general credits here, and then go back to Helena.
All cadets are expected to perform community service during the residential phase. Thousands of hours have been donated to local communities since the ChalleNGe program was started. During the post-residential phase, Corps members and mentors meet regularly and work together to sustain the graduated Corps members' lifestyle changes. One thing is for sure, the MYCP has a lasting impact on everyone who is involved.
It helps you get a lot of things figured out. Like, it helped me learn that education is more important than just drinking, and spending time with your family is a lot more important than going out every night and not listening to what your parents have to say.
Since I've been at Youth ChalleNGe, I've learned respect, discipline. I learned how to just get along in life, and they teach you anger management, things like that, how to stay away from drugs, and pretty much live your own life.
Every young adult turned around by this program either returns to his or her community or the nation a better person. Many graduates go back home and graduate with their high school classmates. Others go to work and do community service. There are those who go on to college or the trades, while some enter in the service of their country. All are successful. Help us guide these youth. Help us support Montana's future. The Montana Youth ChalleNGe Program.